Hello everybody, welcome back. My name's Stephanie. I'm so excited to finally be back making a video. Today I'm going to be talking about my 4-month results, where I'm at after having weight loss surgery in September. I'm going to kind of tell you where I've been, what my plans are for the year. I don't really set New Year's resolutions, but I do have some things that I'm trying to work on just to continue to improve my life and my habits and those healthy habits, so that I can continue to have success with weight loss and just like mental peace. Sorry that I did not make a video for a couple of weeks. We were out of town celebrating with family, and that was super fun. And then when we got back, like the overwhelm, it got to me on a very intense level. The laundry, the mess, Christmas stuff being out. I didn't even clean out my fridge before we left town, so I was pulling out like Christmas Eve leftovers. It was gross. And when we got back into town, our water pipes had frozen. We got back into town later than we usually do, so we just did not, like, I was not ready for last week to start. So anyway, here I am. Enough of that. Okay. Last Saturday marked exactly 4 months since I had my weight loss surgery. In September, I had the vertical sleeve gastrectomy, and I cannot begin to describe like what this has done for me. Why is there a large plane flying over my house? The reason that my windows are open is because I started to cook my salmon and then I forgot about it. And then when I came into the kitchen, it was full of smoke. So I have all of my windows open. So you might be able to hear some background noise. Anyway, I had weight loss surgery 4 months ago, and the pre-op diet I'm going to include in these results. So from pre-op diet until my 4-month anniversary, I'm down 75 pounds. Since my day of surgery, I'm down 58 pounds. I have a helper. Hello, little helper. What did you make? Oh, go pour your water. Go pour your water. I'm never alone unless I'm in my minivan. If you didn't know that, that is why sometimes I make my videos in my minivan, because I'm never alone. Okay, go play. Go play. And sometimes I edit and sometimes I don't. I'm not going to have time to edit this because it's been so long since I've made an update video. So you're just going to get everything from me. Okay, this is what I've learned. Okay, it's been 4 months. Those first few months, I was a 1,000,000% compliant. And then starting in November, I had some dessert with my anniversary dinner. And then December, about halfway through December, I just kind of started, a bite of this, a bite of that, which I think you could look at it two ways. And I'm not going to tell you how to look at it. You could look at it as that is the appropriate time to celebrate, maybe at a Christmas party. Maybe like a once-a-year thing. You could look at it from the perspective, well, you had the surgery, you better be 100% or else it's going to be a waste of money. You could look at it as trusting yourself that you know when to stop. You could look at it as, I better not even go there, because if I go down that path, I'm never coming back, even after surgery. I've had all of those perspectives. All right. I have had the perspective of like, I refuse to deviate from what my surgeon has told me to eat. I am doing all the rules because I want to have the most success. That's pretty much how I have approached this. Over the holidays, I think it was a combination of lots of stress, lots of temptation, lots of celebrating, me feeling a lot of FOMO, but also feeling more confident in my ability to determine what's gonna be like down a rabbit hole I'm never gonna come back from, or what's gonna be something, when this event is over, I'm done, I didn't leave sick, I'm fine. So I feel like it was a very big learning experience this last month, because guess what? I still get full really, really fast. Overeating is not an option. There were a couple times where I probably had one bite too much. Oh, wow. Okay, now I'm really full. Not going to do that again. So I had to learn that. I also figured out that, I was told that after the surgery that your tastes change and some of your favorite foods might not taste right. Didn't happen for me. Everything still tasted the same. Just can't eat hardly any of it. And I learned that if you have the surgery and you just start snacking more, I can see how over time it gets maybe easier and easier and easier to overeat or to snack all day. My surgeon has me on a program where I'm only supposed to eat about once or twice a day. That's pretty much my norm. I drink a ton of water. I always drink 64 to about 80 ounces of water a day. I kept up with that while I was gone, and I think that that really helped me. I never felt sick. I never had dumping syndrome. I never had to haul butt to the bathroom because I was having intestinal, explosive diarrhea. Okay, that's when people say dumping syndrome. Can we just say that we mean explosive diarrhea? Okay, I think that's what people mean. I didn't have any of that. I didn't throw up. I didn't feel overly sick. So either I didn't push it too hard, or I have like a gut of steel that can handle everything other than some jalapenos. I cooked myself some jalapenos and put some cream cheese and cheddar on them, and they burned. It burned on the inside. So that's what I've learned. All right. I learned that I can still eat a tortilla chip. I just can't eat very many. I could have a little bit of cake. Oh gosh, I don't want very much of it. But it still tastes great. And I can tell that I get a little bit more of a headache. And I am more sensitive to those sweets. But I got back from vacation, and the biggest thing that I learned is that my brain has changed. Usually, if I kind of go a little bit more intense in the past, it's taken me months to feel like I'm in control of my eating again. I got home, I woke up, wasn't hungry all morning, didn't really feel the need to eat, wasn't obsessed with food, wasn't interested in having any of the leftovers that were still in the fridge. There's still half of a birthday cake in the fridge that nobody wants to eat. Thinking about it right now, should probably go throw that away. Ain't nobody should be eating a birthday cake that was for December 24th. It's amazing. It is absolutely amazing. I don't have things in my cupboards talking to me, It's not like the leftovers are talking to me or this or that. So I feel really content with where I'm at. It was really scary for me. I did a lot of mental beating myself up after I had foods that were not on my surgeon's list of approved foods to have. Honestly, I did a lot of Googling. Oh my gosh, what happens if you eat sugar after you have weight loss surgery? Because that was the first time for me. 4 months, and I've been pretty much on plan. Now I'm home, I'm back on plan. Should I beat myself up that I was, quote, off plan for 2 weeks? I don't know. What do you think? Actually, don't. No, you can tell me what you think. But I did already beat myself up. But in therapy, we've worked through that, so I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I kind of proved to myself that I can trust myself. But I can also see how easy it would be if I wasn't on top of managing my stress, just kind of making excuses for everything. Oh, it's a holiday. Oh, it's a birthday. I mean, you can find a celebration anytime, anywhere. You can find a reason to eat off plan anytime, anywhere. And even though the surgery does prevent me from overeating, it's still up to me to decide what I eat and how frequently I eat. You could just snack yourself right back to square one, I think. So that's kind of what I've learned. I still lost 13 pounds the month of December. So if you remember, I set a goal for myself to be out of the 200s, and it was going to be a stretch. At the beginning of December, I was 216, And by the end of December, when I got back in that month, I was 203. So I missed it by 3 pounds, which I pretty much predicted. I predicted that I was going to miss it by a few pounds, but I averaged a 13-pound weight loss. I went snowboarding and skiing, which will be in a different video. It was just great. I had a really great vacation, and I was able to do things that I haven't been able to do for years. So I'm just so grateful for how good I feel. Mentally where I'm at. I know my nose is like starting to run. I get the worst colds and they last forever. So I'm going to wrap it up. But I would love to know what kind of videos you guys enjoy. Do you like the cooking videos? Do you like the meal planning? I just have a lot of stuff, you know? It's like you're on this weight loss journey, and if anybody has ever, you know, made videos or started an account kind of sharing like one specific part of your life, you kind of get to a point where you're like, well, you know, there's so much more that leads into how I'm handling food and cravings. Like if I'm so stressed because my house is a mess, or because I've overspent, or I'm not planning, or I'm just like wasting time, or I'm distracted, you know, that's going to impact my results. So I like to share the things that help me stay on top of life, because when I'm on top of life, I'm managing my stress better, and therefore I feel like I'm more successful with weight loss. So anyway, thank you so much for being here today. I will be back to posting at least my weigh-in videos every week, and I hope to get out a couple more videos every week. At least I'd like to do about 2 videos a week. So stay tuned for recipes and meals and some cleaning and life and all kinds of fun stuff. So I hope you guys have an amazing day. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you next time. Bye.